Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. This is Kim from DIY Dream Weddings UK, and I'm going to show you how to do the next part of this project, which is your flower shaped wedding bouquet, which has got a shaker in the middle. There we are, flower shaped shaker wedding bouquet. Okay, and we've made this all from scratch, so if you want to go back you can have a look at the other videos where we've created this bespoke wedding bouquet. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is the last part of this project, which will be to decorate the handle. And here I've created some lovely petals out of some craft foam. And what I've actually done is I've cut these craft foam pieces, little oval pieces, out of some craft foam, and then I've made them into petals like this. So what I'm going to do is show you how I've done that. Quickly I'm going to show you how I've done that. Just so you know how to do them from scratch. I didn't use this, I use a different foam. It's got a white back to it, but this is just, I can still show you from this sort of this material. So what I do is I just take a wooden skewer, something pointed, and I think am I still in shot? Yeah. And what I do is I just draw around. Or you could use a pencil if you want, but I find it's better for me to indent the foam. So you're sort of indenting the foam like this. So if I hold that up to the camera you can see what I've done, and then we just cut it out. So here I just did this freehand originally, and I just drew around it so that I knew that I had the same shape all the way around my bouquet for all the petals that I'm making. I want them all to be the same shape. So yes, I'll just cut these pieces off. So just cut that out like this. Okay, just cutting around the shape that I've just made on the foam here. Okay, and that is that. Okay, and then what I do is I take my glue gun, and I use I would go to the thickest part of your oval, and then just basically just the widest part. Put some glue there on one side of your petal like that. There we are, and just squeeze it together like that. There we are. Okay, and that's how you make your petal. And hold it together for maybe about 20 seconds. Make sure your glue gun's really hot because you don't want that falling apart. Okay, so that's your petals, and I think I made about 15 of those to go onto the back of my bouquet. And as you can see here, what I've done is I've stuck some of them on already. Okay, so I'm just going to continue with doing this, and I've kind of been overlapping these petals. Okay, and just sticking them on like that. Actually, I'm thinking now how I'm going to show you at the same time, but I think, yeah, I'm going to stick that one under there like that. I didn't think of how I was going to film it, so yeah, bear with me people. So just going to glue that in there like that. I like them to overlap slightly. You might not want to, you might want to do it a different way. So I'm just doing it like this, so that, like, you could go the other way, you could go this way, around this way like this. I'm just trying to see. So you could go like that and then start sticking them. I've got glue strings on these people, sorry. Go round like this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around like this. I think it will be easier for me to film it, I think. So I'm just thinking how I'm going to film it. Now let's do it on top like that, because you can see it a bit more then, I think. So we're just going all the way around our handle, adding these petals on. Okay. You don't have to have these on here. I just thought it's nice. It's a different idea to the one that I was using before, which was to plait some ribbon. So you could plait some ribbon and stick it round instead. You could do that. I'm just trying, sorry, I'm trying to see what I'm doing at the same time. So it's just like this. Okay, so if I just hold that up there, you might be able to see it better. So I just basically putting a tiny piece of glue onto my petal like that, and just basically just sticking that where I want that. I really like these to lie a bit flatter, but so if you want it flatter, you could put a piece of glue underneath there like that. I might do that later. I go back. I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing. I don't have to come in a bit, but I know if I come in a bit, I have this habit of going off screen when the camera's zoomed in too much. So yeah, that's how. Anyway, so I hope you've had a lovely Halloween. I don't know how you've been what you've been up to, what you've been doing. It'd be nice to know. You know, kind of what you've been up to. What you think about this project. I'm trying to, sorry, I have to concentrate at the same time because I really want this to be right while I'm recording it as well. So yeah, so we're just going round like that. So you've got this kind of like this effect all the way round. Actually, I don't know if I did show you the back of the other one. Sorry, I just moved that by mistake. See, we're sort of aiming at that sort of thing there. Okay, so we're going for that kind of effect. So we're just going to go all the way round. Just adding these on. Adding these on like this. So like that. Okay. Just putting a piece of glue onto our petals like this, and we're just overlapping them all the way round. Okay, all the way round our bouquet handle. Yeah, just concentrating a bit while I do this. So I'm just really at the moment, I'm just putting this glue onto the stems. That's what I'm doing. Okay. It's very difficult actually to do it from this angle, but that's the only way I can actually show you how to do it is, I think, is to just do it like this. Maybe if I hold it up like that, you can see a bit more of what I'm doing. Because really, I didn't want too many gaps. And that could have come over a bit more, if you know what I mean. But you know, if there's gaps, I'm going to fill it in with some sequins anyway. So I think it will work out all right. So if I just bring that up like that, you might be able to see a bit more of what's going on. So as I just stick these on here, perhaps we can both see what's happening. If you've ever tried to film something, you know what I'm getting at. Sometimes it's very difficult to get the result you want at the same time as filming what you're doing. So yeah, do bear with me. Okay, so we're going all the way around until we meet this side. And oh, there we go, that's working better now. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. And it's almost like a puzzle, the way that we are fitting these petals together so that they make this lovely, almost like laurel leaves they are. You could probably make a laurel, actually I'm thinking you could probably do a laurel wreath out of these. God, that would look really nice, wouldn't it? That's what it reminds me of, laurel leaves a little bit. Just the way that we're putting these on here. So yeah, just a bit of glue like that. And then the top one like this. And we're coming all the way round. this. Let's just see how that's going to work. Oh yeah, that's going to work right. Great. Great. So we put that one in there. Can you see how that's met up with that one there? Just like that. So we want that to do that. So we just put that. There we go. We just put that just... So yeah, I know I haven't been on for a little while, and the reason is because I've been away. I haven't actually been able to record. You know, I've been on holiday and stuff, and I've also just not been feeling good, so I haven't been able to come on. So it's just a kind of like, had a rough few days. I don't know if you've ever been on a plane and then you even on short flights, I don't know if you're like this as well, but basically sometimes I feel quite rough after I've been on an aeroplane for the next couple of days or so, and then that kind of throws me out a bit. So that combined with trying to find the right time to come on as well. So I think that was quite difficult to film that, but perhaps I would have liked these to come down a bit lower, so I might put a few more on just to kind of level it out a bit. So if you don't quite get what you want, you can always add more. You can always add more on to make it a bit more what you want it to be, sort of thing. I'm thinking whether to... Sorry, I'm kind of thinking while I'm on here now, because I haven't really... That's what we want. So I just want to level that out a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some more just underneath here, just to kind of level that out a bit. And like that, because it just feels like it sticks out a little bit there. Okay. Just to make it a bit more equal. So what I want to do is I'm going to draw another one of these out. Oh no, there's one here. That's right, there's one there. I can just stick that one on like that. So I'm going to do that. Just stick that one on there. I just wanted to level it out a bit so it doesn't look too uneven. Sorry if you're seeing my head in the way. I hope my head's not in the way. Okay, so it kind of comes around like that. And then you've got, yeah, I quite like that. I might put another one underneath there. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of just, you just want to, almost like a reef around the handle. Okay, and then what I did, so you can see what I mean? Can you see? I think so. There we go, it's just like that. And then what I did also was I stuck some sequins. And you don't have to do this, you could do this a different way. I stuck some sequins on top of the on top of these petals, just to decorate it a little bit around, so you've got, so it looks a bit more, so it looks more pretty like that. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing, and I'm just going to carry on decorating that off camera, I think. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a reveal. So that's all of your project really, and you can go round, and you probably might find it easier to do because you won't have to film it, so you'll find it easier to do that. So you can hold it at any angle you want, and you can get this craft foam anywhere really. You can get it on the internet, you can get it in the UK, you can get it in Hobbycraft, in any sort of craft stores, most craft stores. Yeah, and it's really quite versatile. As you can see, the front of this is made with craft foam, okay, and the base is made with cardboard, so it's not anything that you can't get. The middle here I've done with some acetate and some cardboard as well, and you've got your lovely sequins in the middle. So yeah, so what I'll do is I'll come back and show you a reveal when I've decorated the rest of this handle. Okay, and you might decide to maybe decorate a bit more around the back of the bouquet. You might decide to put more sequins on. You might want to dot some sequins around the back like that, or you might even want to add some other bits and pieces on here. Okay, so yeah, I'll come back and show you the result and what this looks like when it's all done. And then we'll go on to another project, which I'm not quite sure what sort of project we're going to be doing next, but I will keep you informed on that one. Okay, it's always something a bit different. Okay then, so thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you again soon. Okay then, bye bye everybody, and thank you so much for your support. Bye bye now, and don't forget to press a like and comment below if you like what you see. Also, if you like these videos, don't forget to press the subscribe button, because you'll get the notifications whenever I put a new video onto this channel. Okay then, bye bye for now.